Maureen Abood, and today we're making Lebanese Koosa stuffed with meat and rice. Lebanese Koosa is a light green summer squash found at a lot of farmers markets in season and at many grocery stores all year long. To stuff the Koosa, we have to take the core out. And to take the core out, you need a special tool. That can be a zucchini corer or a Koosa corer. The Koosa corer is longer and narrower than a zucchini corer, but either one will work. The first step is to take the stem end of the Koosa off. Now we're going to make a nice hollowed out Koosa so that we can put the stuffing in. Using the tip of the corer, putting it in just by an inch or so, twisting it, and pulling out that little bit to get started. Then push the corer in and start scraping around the edges, turning the Koosa as you go and twisting the corer as you go and pulling out the seeds. And as we're doing this, we're leaving about 1/8 of an inch around the perimeter of the top of the Koosa. Then just very lightly trim tail end of the Koosa. Now we're going to stuff the Koosa. I'm using a meat and rice mixture, which is ground beef and medium grain rice. You can use lamb, which is also very good. And it's seasoned with salt, pepper, cinnamon, and a little bit of melted butter. Gives it a lot of delicious flavor. Push the meat in with your fingers all the way to the top, packing it not too tightly, but we don't want any air pockets either. Once you do get to the end there, you want to leave a good 1/4 inch of headroom. The rice is going to expand, and this just gives it a chance to do that without pushing out the top. Fill a pot with the Koosa. There's already some tomato sauce that's been seasoned with salt and pepper in the bottom of the pot, and some yellow onion quartered, tucked in, and bay leaves just added extra flavor. You can see that this Koosa is on an angle, just allows us to fit more into the pot, and we want to make a lot because everybody's going to eat it. Fill the pot with water, just enough to cover the top of the Koosa. Adding a little kosher salt for seasoning. Cover the pot and bring the liquid to a boil, then down to simmer for about 50 minutes or until the squash is nice and tender. I like to check the Koosa to see how it's doing midway through. Add a cup or 2 of water if the broth looks like it's getting too thick. And of course, taste it to see how it's going. Oh, it's going to be so good. I'm so excited the Koosa is done. It smells amazing. I let the Koosa rest for about 20 minutes just so that it can firm up a bit, and then gently spoon the Koosa into the serving plates. 2 or 3 to a plate. Then I always like to split the Koosa down the center. This lets the steam out, and it's also an opportunity to get more of that delicious broth over the Koosa and absorbed into the rice. I love Koosa with a dollop of thickened yogurt, Lebanese. You can use Greek yogurt, but the coolness of the yogurt with the savory tomato broth is a perfect combination. Let's taste it. Okay. That is a great batch of Koosa. You're gonna love yours too. You can find the full recipe at maureenabood.com and lots of wonderful specialty ingredients at maureenaboodmarket.com. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.